Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromada. We are here in Lafayette, Louisiana, where tonight we're bringing you 8 more incredible matches as we enter the second half of the year. How will Zenkichi Hasegawa start off his title defense after successfully cashing his briefcase last week? Find out tonight on this episode of Jayromada. And starting off our evening strong, introducing first, it is our newest Women's Universal Champion, the Ultimate Aikido Master, Tenko Chabashira.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Japan, the Women's Undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Charlotte.
And Tenko coming up a little bit short last week against Lucina, but looking to bring it back, especially here tonight, where it's going to be a stand and bang type match. Although I don't really blame Tenko for losing to Lucina last week. Again, I'm sure Lucina was just super jealous. And her opponent, it is the Queen of the Phantom Thieves,
The Anarchist from Tokyo, Japan, the Queen.
being accompanied by Futaba Sakura. It is the Queen of the Phantom Thieves, Makoto Niijima. And referee rings the bell. Tenko immediately running towards Makoto, forcing her to put up her guard. But Makoto is the first to connect with the offense with a suplex into the combo and a springboard DDT. And now Makoto with the ground and pound, the shots right to the forehead, picking Tenko back up to her feet. But Tenko, I thought she won the grapple, but nope. Makoto tossing her into the corner and the clothesline off the ropes and a shoulder tackle. And now pulling Tenko away from the corner. Backing up and a jumping knee right to the bridge of the nose. And now some kicks to the spleen. And again, another match where Tenko just is not starting very strong. Stomp to the wrist, punches to the back of the head, picking Tenko back up. Right hand, and now tripping her up and going for the headlock. Trying to go for an early submission, but Tenko is going to quite easily get herself out. And now Tenko looking to go on the offense, high kick, tossing Makoto into an arch whip and a wraparound suplex. And now off the rebound and a head scissor face drop, turning Makoto around, and now Tenko looking for her first submission attempt of the evening, but Makoto very easily, very quickly getting herself out. High kick into the knife edge chops. And the twisting suplex into the pin. There's one, there's two. Tenko kicks out. And Makoto picking Tenko back up. Hooking the neck and a face drop. Tenko very quick to her feet and some more kicks and a spinning knee. And an interesting pin attempt in the middle of the ring. Nothing happening. Tenko picking Makoto back up. Huge slap. And a suplex of her own. Makoto very quickly back to her feet. Grabbing Tenko from behind. Pushing her to the western ropes. Moving her away. And a springboard roaring European uppercut. For Makoto, going for the pin. There's one, there's two. Tenko rolls out. And Makoto picking Tenko back up. Kick to the gut. Up, over, and a rolling backbreaker. And now Tenko rolling out onto the apron. And reversing that spear. Makoto looking for the uppercut, but Tenko grabbing her and a revolution knee. Makoto staying inside the ring. And Tenko with the springboard sit-down DDT. And now trying to lock Makoto in. Headlock into the rolling, and now just trying to submit her with a crossface. But Makoto getting herself out. Tenko continuing the offense with that sit-down suplex. Makoto slowly crawling back to her feet. Tenko forcing her back up, and another suplex takedown. And Tenko continuing the offense. There's a twisting arm breaker. And a half crescent suplex. And now Tenko looking to line up the finisher, but Makoto with the reversal kick to the back of the knee. Punching Tenko up against the ropes and a clothesline takedown. Makoto pushing her down, going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Tenko rolls out. Makoto staring her opponent down, picking her back up to her feet, looking to regain the advantage that she had at the beginning of the match. Pushing Tenko away and going for another springboard roaring European uppercut, and it connects again. Referee immediately down. There's two. And again, Tenko kicks out. Now Makoto, unsure of what else she should do. Falling fist off the top rope, and that connects. There's one. There's two. And again, Tenko rolls out. And immediately rolls up onto her feet in a stomp. And Tenko, she might have been playing possum here. Immediately to her feet, immediately going for the offense. There's a face trap. And again, just pushing Makoto face first into the mat. Hip toss into the pin. There's one. Makoto kicks out. And now a stomp to the wrist. Tenko with a diving frog splash connecting right to the spine. And now an elbow drop. Huge right hand. Tossing Makoto for a run, but whiffing on the grab. Tossing Makoto into the corner. And now a rolling neck breaker from the corner. Tenko regaining so much control of this match. Immediately jumping to the top rope. No need for the middle rope. Telling Makoto to get up to her feet. And there's a split leg takedown. And Tenko looking for the falling fist. Makoto rolling out of the way. And a huge right hand. Sending Tenko for a run. Picking her up, and a spinning powerbomb. And a kick right to the back of the head. And a springboard double leg dropkick into the pin. There's one. There's two. Tenko still kicking out. Makoto picking her back up, and a jumping right hand into another pin attempt. 1, 2. And Tenko still kicking out. Makoto throwing everything at the wall, trying to make something stick. And Tenko just continuing to kick out. There's a right hand, knife edge chop, and a suplex on the outside. Referee already up to 3. As Tenko picks up her opponent, there's 4. Tenko makes her way back into the ring and immediately slides back out. And a facebuster. Makoto immediately to her feet, looking for the diving knee. Tenko blocking that, taunting on her, but Makoto continuing the offense. Referee desperately trying to get them back inside the ring. There's 4. And Makoto picking Tenko back up, tossing her back inside the ring. There's 6. Makoto climbing back into the ring. Rolling Tenko onto her back, going for a quick pin. There's 1. There's 2. Tenko again rolls out. And Makoto pumping herself up, and the crowd trapping the knee. And there is a dragon screw takedown into the leg breaker. Makoto picking Tenko back up. And the Phantom combo tripping her up. And Makoto immediately to the top rope. Backflip splash into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Tenko is not going to kick out. And Makoto coming home victorious. Tenko put up one hell of a fight during the middle of that match, but just a very poor opening from Tenko. It's probably what did it.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And Makoto looks to be getting her mojo back just a little bit. One match after another, and she might be next in a couple of months for title contention. And our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is one half of the women's tag team champions, Chie Satonaka.
The Lucha Dragons from Japan. One half of the women's undisputed Impact. The tag team world champions, Sakamoto.
And her opponent, it is the very quickly up and coming Mitsuru Kijiro. And Mitsuru looking to upset the hierarchy that is the women's Universal Division. Being claimed by people like A2 and Bayonetta and Undyne, and looking to upset the order a little bit. Tenko did it. Why can't she? And referee rings the bell. And Chie immediately begins with a kick combo. Not surprising, she is a kickboxer after all. And there's a right hand right to the temple. Chie jumping up top. And there's a diving frog splash into the immediate pin. 1, 2. Mitsuru kicks out, but already a 2 count. That is not a good sign. Chie with the forearm, picking Mitsuru up onto her feet, turning her around. And a suplex. Chie rolling Mitsuru onto her back and just pulling on the arm. Stomp to the wrist, rolling her onto her back again and again, just pulling on her arm. Trying to disable the offense before it can even begin. Trying to turnstile knee strike, but Mitsuru rolling out of the way, picking Chie up and a spinning powerbomb. And now it's her turn for the offense. And a stomping arm breaker. Picking Chie back up to her feet, but Chie immediately with the offense, Irish whip jumping over, picking her up, and a knee to the gut. Kick to the back of the head, and another pin attempt. There's one. Mitsuru kicks out immediately. I think it was just more surprise that for that 2 count more than anything. Drop kick to the back. Picking Mitsuru up. And a rolling facebuster. Mitsuru rolling out of the ring. Chie sliding out to follow her, but okay, now they can't decide where to fight. Mitsuru taunting on the outside. Chie grabbing her from behind and a jumping knee right to the face. And now a figure 8 leg lock. Chie picking Mitsuru up and tossing her back inside the ring. Rolling in herself, looking for the punch, but Mitsuru rolling out of the way. Chie immediately with the offense right back. There's a ripcord uppercut. And some disrespectful stomps to the face. And a forearm right to the head. Picking her up into the seated position, looking to work on the neck, but Mitsuru with the reversal. Punch to the gut, clothesline, another clothesline. Chie standing to her feet, but Mitsuru with a single leg drop kick. And now Mitsuru sending Chie for a run. Stalking her into the corner. There's a bit of a corner combo. To the top rope, whiffing on the first, landing on her feet, and cross body splash on the second. And now locking in the leg lock. Trying to submit Chie. As the referee just watches on and now actually begins to officiate. But Chie pushing her feet off of her. And a punch to the face. And there's a single knee hip toss. Chie rolling outside, or sliding outside the ring. Mitsuru rolling out, and Chie immediately there. Picking her up over her shoulders and catching the face against the apron. Chie picking Mitsuru up and tossing her inside the ring, rolling back in herself. Looking for the stomp, Mitsuru rolling out of the way. Chie going for the grabs, but just could not, for the life of her, get a hold of Mitsuru, allowing her to go for the offense. There's a wheelbarrow facebuster, picking Chie back up to her feet, tossing her into the corner. Nope, never mind. Ripcord knee smash. And a diving elbow drop. And now Mitsuru going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Chie kicks out. And now Mitsuru climbing to the middle rope. And there's a diving elbow. And now Mitsuru just taunting to the crowd, allowing Chie back to her feet, but that might have been the plan. Looking for the knee smash, Chie rolling out of the way. Mitsuru immediately grabbing her hip toss into the terminating knee smash. Picking Chie back up, uppercuts, right hands, hooks. Tossing Chie for a run. Nope, never mind. Springboard arm drag. And a spinning elbow. And now dragging Chie away from the ropes. And now another leg lock trying to submit Chie. Putting a lot of pressure on that knee. But again, Chie pushing her way out. Carrying her over the shoulders, and there's a face buster into the pin. There's one. There's two. Mitsuru kicks out. Chie picking Mitsuru back up. But Mitsuru with the reversal kick to the gut. Picking her up and facebuster. Now Chie, it's her turn to roll out of the ring. And Mitsuru greets her on the outside. And now Scorpion clutch suplex, or not suplex, submission on the outside, but that's not going to do anything except wear down Chie. Picking her back up and tossing Chie back inside the ring. Climbing back in herself. And now up to her feet. Tossing her into the corner. But Chie with the back elbow reversal. And a head scissor takedown. And now Chie dragging Mitsuru away from the corner. Stalking her from behind, picking her up. Kick into the right hand and continuing the combo, spinning back fist. And some half-hitch knee raises, spinning heel kick to the gut. Staring her down. And there's a rolling suplex. And now Mitsuru again rolling outside the ring. Chie immediately hopping to the top rope. I'm telling Mitsuru to get back up to her feet. And a diving single leg drop kick. Sending Mitsuru back to the ground. Now stomp to the face. And now Chie looking for a submission of her own on the outside. Again, that's not going to do anything. But just trying to wear down Mitsuru, who gets out. Referee waited for the 3 count until they got out. And there's a spine buster on the outside. Referee at 4. Mitsuru picking Chie back up. And now another spine buster catching the grating on the bottom of the ramp. Back to her feet again. And now tossing Chie, looking to connect with the ring post, but instead connecting with the apron. There's 6. There's 7, but how much money do you want to bet that Chie? Yep, there it is. That Mitsuru resets the count, and of course she did. Mitsuru picking Chie up and now just disrespectfully and now rolling facebuster, and sorry for that pause, I was just trying to find the right words and they were not coming to me. Anyway, kick to the gut, back elbow, there's 5. Mitsuru retreating back inside the ring only to head back out because it's this game's AI and they are obsessed with the outside for literally no reason. There's 7. And yep, there it is. Mitsuru sending Chie back first into the... Okay, what was the reason for that? And now she slides back out because, again, she's a fucking dumbass. Chie tossing Mitsuru back inside the ring, rolling in herself. Picking her back up to her feet. Whiffing on the first kick, but there's an enziguri. Rolling Mitsuru onto her back. A little bit close to the ropes. There's 1. There's 2. Mitsuru kicks out. Picking Mitsuru back up. Looking for another finisher, but Mitsuru with the reversal. Kicking Chie into the corner. And now working on the arm. Kick to the gut. And now the corner choke. Stomp to the shoulder, and now Mitsuru looking for her finisher. Huge backhand slap into the rolling facebuster. And now going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Chie's going to stay down for the 3 count. And Mitsuru finally and continues to win, extending her hot streak. Although Chie didn't make it easy for her, nor did Mitsuru make it easy for herself.
Here is your winner, Mills Harry Joe.
But Mitsuru continuing her rise up the ranks. And in no time at all, she should be competing for the championship belt, putting the women's division on notice. And now for next matchup. Introducing first, it is your men's Nexus champion, the one and only Goro Akechi.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 140 pounds, the men's undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, Gordon Alexi.
And Akechi is looking straight at Zenkichi Hasegawa in the men's Universal Division, biding his time and looking to give himself the best possible opportunity to reclaim the title for his own and become JWE's first double champion, men's or women's. And his opponent, it is the ultimate boxer of seas, Akihiko Sanada.
From Japan, weighing in at 130 pounds, the brawler, Akira Shibata.
And Akihiko, not exactly the greatest first half of the year, but Let's see if he can turn it around heading into these next couple of months. And not necessarily win the title, but at least become a contender. And now referee rings the bell. Both men meet in the middle of the ring. Akihiko immediately sending Akechi into the corner, whiffing on the punch, and a corner, and there's a Superman punch into the spear. Picking Akechi back up to his feet, and a right hand telling Akechi to stay down, but Akechi immediately back to his feet, jumping over the punch, and a knee bulldog takedown. And now it's Akechi's turn to throw some hands. Tossing Akihiko south and a jumping forearm shimmer. Staring down Akihiko and spearing him off the apron. Just staring down at him now, and Akihiko very quickly back inside the ring. But Akechi turning him around. And a spinning powerbomb into the corner. Rolling Akihiko onto his back, but Akihiko kicking him off. But Akechi with the right hand. Picking Akihiko up, but Akihiko slipping out from underneath. Picking him up. And a huge takedown. Using the ropes as a weapon, but so does Akechi with that springboard double leg dropkick and a running turnstile knee strike. But again, Akihiko kicking Akechi off of him. But Akechi with a rolling takedown. Picking Akihiko back up to his feet. And a right hand, and now Akechi showing that he's not messing around anymore. Looking for the stomp. Akihiko rolling out of the way. Kick to the gut. Picking Akihiko up, but Akihiko with the reversal. And now the huge right hands. Referee just staring on. Not intervening. And Akihiko sending Akechi into the corner. Takedown and some more right hands. Picking Akechi up by his mask and a right hand takedown. And both men tumbling to the outside as this fight continues to the outside with a knee strike to the face. There's one. And now Akihiko pulling on the arm. Akihiko tossing Akechi back inside the ring, climbing back in himself, jumping to the top rope, and looking for the diving Superman punch, both men whiffing on their attacks, but Akechi with a punch to the back of the head, and a rolling facebuster into the pin. There's one, and two. Akihiko kicks out. And the knee strikes. Akechi making his way into the corner, tuning up the band. And looking for some sweet chin music. There's one. There's two. Akihiko kicks out. But again, Akechi into the corner. And looking for the encore. The band is already tuned up. And they played the same song. Again, sweet chin music. There's one. There's two. And again, Akihiko kicks out. Akechi cannot believe it. And a jumping knee right to the forehead. But Akechi kicking his way out, or Akihiko kicking his way out. And now tackling Akechi down to the ground. And the right hands in the ground and pound, picking him up. And a right hand jumping over him, picking him back up to his feet. And Akihiko with the hip toss into the terminating knee smash and the pin. There's one. Akechi kicks out. And now Akihiko on the outside. Is he looking for the... I thought he was looking for the European uppercut, but just decides against it. And now Akechi bringing Akihiko into the corner. But Akihiko kicks his way out. And walking Akechi to the southern ropes. Right hand. And now working on Akechi's right hand. Akechi rolling out of the ring. Trying to catch his breath, baiting Akihiko to the outside. Akihiko picking him up and face first into the LED screen. And the ground and pounds. And now the 4 count. Akechi with a kick to the gut. But Akihiko with the right hands. Uppercut. But whiffing on the punch. So now Akihiko with the half hitch knee raises. Picking Akechi up. And tossing him inside the ring. Climbing back in himself. And now in the corner. Akihiko with the fastball punch connects. Pin in the middle of the ring. There's 1. There's 2. Akechi kicks out. Now Akihiko picks Akechi back up to his feet. Tossing him up against the ropes and looking for the right hand, but Akechi blocking that. Akihiko sending him into the corner. And there's the corner Superman punch whiffing on the clothesline and another spear, just like how Akihiko opened it. There's 1. There's 2, and Akechi kicks out. No, Akihiko to the outside. Now he's looking for the roaring European uppercut. But Akechi rolling out of the way and taunting on Akihiko. Off the springboard of his own, there's a bulldog. Akihiko rolling outside the ring, climbing back in. Akechi sliding out, sliding back in. And Akihiko with the Russian leg sweep, telling Akechi to get back to his feet. And now the right hand. Akechi trying to get back to his feet. Akihiko whiffing on the grab, but the hammer punches to the back of the head. And now just Akihiko just wailing on Akechi. Pushing him into the corner. And again turning him around. Not entirely sure what the point of that was. But Akechi, enough, he says. Kick to the gut. And a neckbreaker suplex. And Akechi in the corner. Looking for the third sweet chin music. But just a little bit too slow. Akihiko breaking that up before Akechi could even begin to do the attack. And now Akihiko looking for a running Superman punch into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Akechi rolls out. Akihiko picking him up. Akechi with the reversal. And there's a neck breaker into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Akihiko kicks out. Akechi picking him back up to his feet. Kick to the gut. And there's a facebuster takedown. Not going for the pin. Instead, a jumping knee strike to the face. Preventing Akihiko from rolling out of the ring, pulling on the arm. And now the chicken wing backstretch into the facebuster, and Akechi lining up another finisher. Picking Akihiko up, and another terminating facebuster into the pin. There's one, there's two, and finally the 3 count. Akihiko looking for the right hand, looking for the handshake after a hard-fought match, but Akechi pushing his hand away, saying, I am the 4-month champion, 5 months if you include Nexus. You are nothing compared to me. And Akechi continuing his unsportsman ways. And now for our first tag team match of the evening. Introducing first, it is your current men's universal tag team, champions, the Skelebros.
Is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 300 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact, the tag team world champions, Too Cool.
And the Skelebros losing their match last week against Brosona in a very close matchup. But as they've shown in the past, they have very short memories. Meaning that they can put the past behind them. That's a compliment. And their opponents. It is the underperforming and no longer champion, or no longer champion containing, Heroes of Chaos.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 350 pounds, High Voltage.
Rex unfortunately losing his championship belt to Zenkichi Hasegawa after he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and is no longer the champion, but is still the champion slayer. And let's see if he can continue that moniker here tonight by helping his team get a victory over the current tag team champions. And now the referee rings the bell. And the two men in blue go after each other, as now Zeke picking up Papyrus and a skullbuster, and Rex with a double hammer punch at the back of Sans' head. And now Zeke just taunting on Sans, and now taunting on Papyrus. Split leg takedown, but completely whiffing. There's his bad luck for you. And Sans with a jumping knee strike to the face. And now Sans looking for a very early finisher, taking Rex down, going for a submission. But here comes Zeke to save the day, accidentally kicking the referee in the back of the head. Now punch to the face. And now referee down, all hell breaking loose on the inside. And Papyrus with a hip attack against Rex, now grabbing Zeke from behind. And there's a springboard bulldog. Referee finally coming back to his senses. And Papyrus with a bone trustler taking Zeke down, going for a pin. There's one. And now Papyrus getting a very slow count. There's one. There's two. And again, referee giving both Skelebros a slow count, even though it was Zeke who kicked him in the back of the head. I think Zeke might have given him a concussion. And there's a crossbody splash by Papyrus. And Sands with the arm breaker. Papyrus picking Zeke up to his feet. Knife edge chops galore. And a Hurricane Rana head scissor takedown. Rex doing a pretty good job at blocking Sands' onslaught, but unfortunately just a little bit too much for him. As Papyrus connects with a rolling neck breaker. Telling Zeke, not today, human. There's one. Zeke kicks out. And now Rex tossing Sands to the outside, continuing their battle. As Papyrus sends Zeke crashing to the outside. And Rex with the tackle. Papyrus with another bone trustler. Taking Zeke down, going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Rex breaks it up. And now Rex going after Papyrus with a backpack takedown. And now sending Papyrus for a very short run. And now they change partners. Sands going after Zeke with a neckbreaker takedown. Papyrus winning his battle against Rex, but Rex with the reversal. Zeke turning Sands around. And an ultimate thunder suplex. There's one. There's two. Sands kicks out. And now Rex with a heel hook. And Zeke with the ultimate attitude adjuster. Papyrus punching his way out. Zeke going for a pin. Papyrus. There's one. There's two. Sands kicks out. Papyrus was just staring on. I think he was a little bit dazed. And Rex with a backflip splash. Going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Papyrus kicks out. But now the Heroes of Chaos really finding their rhythm. And now referee being sent into the barricade. And all hell just breaking loose out in the corner. Rex picking Papyrus up, looking to send him up the ramp, but not getting the angle. And now there's a knee smash by Papyrus. And the jumping arm breaker. Knife edge chops by Rex. Almost said by the referee. Nope, by Rex. And yeah, the Heroes of Chaos just really giving it to the Skelebros here. Back elbow by Rex. Staring down Papyrus. And a spinning arm breaker. And now Rex going for a pin as Zeke just butchers Papyrus. Or butchers Sands. There's one. Another extremely slow count. But that's not going to help Papyrus. He had like 10 seconds to kick out. And just didn't. And now Zeke again breaking the time-space continuum. And the referee penalizing the wrong team 3 times. But yeah, there we go. That is why Rex is the champion slayer.
Here are your winners. High Voltage.
Even with the referee giving Papyrus all the time in the world to kick out, Rex still securing victory for his team. And Zeke also did a pretty nice job. It was a really good team effort from the both of them. And now for the second half of matches. Introducing first, it is Haru Okumura. Haru Okumura.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Dream Team from Japan. Number 1.
It is the beauty thief herself. Trying her hand once again at a singles match. And her opponent, it is the former Women's Universal Champion, the Undying One herself, Undyne. And now referee rings the bell. Both women immediately in the center of the ring. And Undyne with the hip toss, picking Haru up and a rolling neck breaker. Haru very quick to her feet, but Undyne tracking her down, kick to the gut, punch to turn her around, and a reverse neck breaker. Picking Haru back up to her feet, trapping the hand, and a hammerlock backbreaker. A stomp to the wrist, stomp to the back of the head. And now Fujiwara armbar. Haru punching her way out, but not before minor damage was done. Sending Undyne for a run, diving down, jumping over, and a Superman punch out of nowhere and into the falling fist. Picking Undyne up onto her feet, and Undyne greeting her with an uppercut to the jaw. Spinning arm breaker into a suplex takedown. And there's a release suplex. And now Undyne to the top rope, diving, flying fish. And that connects. And now Haru with a pin-up roll. Only one count, but well, doesn't hurt to try to catch your opponent by surprise. And their running clothesline. Undyne jumping back to her feet, sending Haru into the corner and then tossing her away. And now climbing to the middle rope, taunting to the crowd as Haru slowly back to her feet. And the uppercut knife edge chop. And a backpack rolling neck breaker. Undyne very quick to her feet again, but Haru. Kick to the gut. Sending Undyne into the corner and a running clothesline tossing her away. And a rolling neck breaker. Picking Undyne back to her feet. And now a sleeper hold into a crossface headlock, but Undyne elbowing herself out. Back elbow into the slaps. And a rolling facebuster takedown, picking Haru up and a neck breaker. Undyne into the corner and a diving elbow drop into the pin. There's one. There's two. Haru kicks out. And Haru looking for another possum pin roll up. Again, only one count. Is she showing her hand a little bit too much? Kick to the gut into the falling neck breaker. Undyne slow back to her feet. And Haru with the running clotheslines. Into a drop kick to the sternum, picking Undyne back up. Head scissors takedown. There's a 2 count. Undyne kicks out. And now Haru looking for the finisher. Grabbing Undyne by the ear, and there's a women's rights punch. Going for the pin. There's 1. And 2. Undyne kicks out. Haru can't believe it. And there's a kick right to the middle of the spine. Undyne rolling to the outside. Haru climbing up top. Looking for the diving crossbody splash. Undyne rolling outside, or rolling out of the way. And there's a frog splash of her own. Trapping the ankle. And now just working on it. Cranking on the ankle. Picking Haru up off her feet. Or up onto her feet. Why do I keep messing that up? Haru with the combo. There's a 5 count. And a head scissor takedown. Picking Undyne back up onto her feet. And tossing her back inside the ring. Climbing back in herself. Staring her down. Stomp to the arm. Falling fist. And the pin. There's 1, there's 2. Undyne kicks out. Haru picking Undyne back up. And a running facebuster. Double leg dropkick. But Undyne barely getting out of the way just in time. Kick to the gut. And a fish hook suplex. Into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Haru kicks out. And if I might be so brave, I don't think Haru's shoulders were even down. And there's a double leg dropkick to the spine. Stomp to the back. And now the spaghetti elbow drop. And Undyne climbing to the top rope. Diving crossbody splash attempt. Flying fish. Haru gets out of the way. And Haru with the arm breaker. Now sauntering her way over to the corner, climbing to the top. Turning around. And a backflip crossbody splash. Into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Undyne kicks out. And Haru looking for another women's rights punch. There's a right hand. And 2 count. Undyne kicks out. Crowd wants one more women's right. Undyne back to her feet, but Haru continuing the offense. Stomp to the knee, falling fist. Undyne making her way back into the corner. And a back elbow. Picking Haru up and a rolling takedown. Turning Haru around. And now looking for the fishhook submission. But Haru fighting her way out. Punches to the face. Both women back to their feet. But Haru winning the grapple. And a flying Superman punch. Into the dainty little taunt and the falling fist. That's not the first time this match she Superman punched into the falling fist. Turning Undyne around. Undyne turning that around with the reversal. Sending Haru for a run. Diving down. And the spearfish. Undyne going for a pin. There's 1. There's 2. And surprisingly, Haru getting pinned after that spear. Must have just knocked the wind out of her more than anything. And for most of that match, I thought Haru had it in the bag, but Undyne showing her resiliency and showing why she was the first Women's Universal Champion.
Here is your winner, the Punisher, Dorina.
And Undyne slowly finding her mojo again. And then looking to fight for the title at 8-Bit Brawl. And now for our second tag team match of the evening. Introducing first, it is the double-edged blades, Pyra and Mithra.
This is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, the Shield.
And their opponents, it is former tag team champions and former Nexus champion, the Mech Femmes.
The Grinders.
And referee rings the bell for this second tag team match of the evening. And Charlotte being pushed away by Mithra with a running bulldog. And Pyro with the neckbreaker against Tifa, going for the pin quite early. Only 1 count. And now Mithra going for a pin on Charlotte. Again, only 1 count. Now Tifa sending Mithra tumbling to the outside. Pyro looking for the falling fist, but Charlotte getting out of the way. Tifa with a back elbow. Charlotte with the tackle. And Mithra with a rolling neckbreaker. As now Charlotte just works on Pyra. The ground and pound from behind. Pause. And Mithra hanging Tifa over the barricade. And Charlotte picking Pyra up, taking her down, rolling her. And now looking for a submission, but Pyra fighting her way out. And now a pin attempt blocked by the barricade. I'm not sure who was trying to pin who. I think it was Tifa trying to pin Mithra. And there's a takedown. Pyra with a hip toss of her own, and now looking for a cross-faced submission. Tifa coming to her teammate's aid, but Charlotte not needing it. Now a couple of right hands looking for the stomp, but Tifa getting out of the, or Pyra getting out of the way. Tifa with a kick to the gut, but whiffing, and now going for a pin on Pyra, interestingly enough. Pyra kicks out before the 0 count. And now Charlotte going for a pin against Mithra, and now this is just pins galore. Double leg drop kick. And now Tifa picking Mithra up. Double kick, double teams double kick. Mithra stepping out of the way, tossing Tifa into the ring. And Charlotte with a huge uppercut to the gut, taking Mithra down. And a rolling arm breaker. And Pyra with a neck breaker against Charlotte, picking her back up to her feet. Kick to the gut. Mithra turning Tifa around. With Tifa with the reversal. Rolling neck breaker by Pyra, going for the pin. There's one. Charlotte kicks out. And now Tifa going after Pyra, but Pyra with a kick to the gut. Going for a pin, but Charlotte breaking that up. Knife edge chop into the falling neck breaker. And now Charlotte looking to go after Mithra, so she's gonna go halfway across the world. Mithra sends Tifa into the ring, clearing up the path. And now it's a 2-on-1 against Charlotte. Neckbreaker. And Tifa with a jumping Russian leg sweep. And now Charlotte with a takedown into the arm trap. Tifa going for the pin, but Mithra kicks out. And there's another neckbreaker into another pin attempt by Charlotte. There's one. There's two. And Pyra's not going to kick out. And a match. I think that was a record number of pin attempts. Like every 5 seconds, there was either a pin attempt or a submission attempt. One of those was bound to go through, and it was indeed this one on screen, Charlotte, getting the 3 count against Pyra.
Here are your winners, the Grinders.
And the Mech Femmes showing the world why they are former tag team champions and still absolutely in contention for the title. Especially coming up this, in a couple of weeks, not this Sunday, but in a couple more weeks at 8-Bit Brawl. And now for our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first, It is the former Nexus champion, 9S. And being accompanied by 2B.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the 2B from the Machine Age, weighing in at 286 pounds, Niles S.
And his opponent, it is the hero of the Homs, the Beast, Dunban.
And his opponent from the future, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Beast Dunban.
And both men staring each other down, a referee rings the bell, and they meet in the middle, Dunban immediately turning 9S away, or turning him around rather, and connecting with the falling neckbreaker, 9S with a kick to the gut, and sending Dunban into the corner, jumping knee to the chest, and a stomp to the stomach again, and now just putting a hole through Dunban, kick to the face, rolling him onto his back, and a jumping arm breaker. And some stomps to the hand. Again, trapping the arm and more stomps to the hand. And now 9S going for a very cheeky pin there. There's one. Dunban kicks out. And sends 9S for a run onto the apron. And trying to punch him off. And successfully does so. Climbs out. Grabs 9S and tosses him back inside the ring, climbing in himself. And looking for the Superman punch, but 9S stepping out of the way and taunting on him, stepping out of the way again. And a knee to the chest, and the head scissor takedown. Dunban immediately to his feet. But 9S picking him up and catching his throat against the ropes. And now running for a springboard elbow drop, but Dunban rolling out of the way. And a sliding basement double leg drop kick connects. But that kick does not, as 9S blocks it, and a pendulum backbreaker. And now picking Dunban up. Dunban trying to fight his way out, but 9S with the powerbomb But Dunban rolling out of the way. And a springboard roundhouse kick. Picking 9S back to his feet. And sending him for a run into the corner. And there's a jumping knee. Pushing 9S away. And tossing him into the other corner. And another running knee strike. Elbow to the back, sending him into the third corner, and another knee. And if Dunban just moves him to the fourth corner, that would have been the perfect quadfecta, but nope. And now Dunban locking in a submission attempt, but 9S immediately throwing him off. Picking Dunban back up to his feet, turning him around. And a ripcord terminating knee smash into the pin in the corner. There's one. There's two. Dunban kicks out. Dunban jumping to his feet, but 9S taking him down, looking for the Kojai submission. Dunban fighting his way out, elbows himself out. And a stomp to the ankle. And now the rolling elbows. And Dunban in the corner looking for his finisher. And there's a jumping elbow to the face. Waiting for 9S to get back to his feet. And looking to send him into the corner, but 9S with the reversal. And a punch to the back. And looking for another Kojai clutch. And Dunban immediately elbowing himself out. And now Dunban with the Blossom Dance. Born in a world of strife against the odds, we choose to fight. There's one. There's two. 9S kicks out. And a spinning kick connects. And a jumping, diving elbow, picking 9S back to his feet. And sending him for a run, diving down, jumping over, and a spinning heel kick to the gut, and a running knee strike to the face. Picking 9S back up, but 9S with the reversal. And now picking Dunban back to his feet. Kick to the gut. And a neck breaker. 9S jumping to the top rope, turning around. And a diving crossbody splash. I'd give that a 9 out of 10. Picking Dunban back up to his feet, and another terminating knee smash. Dunban rolling to the outside. 9S lining himself up. Twirling leg, split leg drop. And the punches to the side of the head, looking for the stomp, but Dunban rolling out of the way. 9S turning him around. And a rolling facebuster. There's 5. 9S picking Dunban back up to his feet. And tossing him back inside the ring, climbing in himself. Picking Dunban back up to his feet. Dunban with the reversal spinning heel kick. Kick to the gut. Picking 9S up. And looking for the standing submission. 9S can just reach out and grab the rope. He can literally just reach out and grab the rope. But nope, he decides to get out the old-fashioned way. Sending Dunban into the referee. And another spinning powerbomb takedown into the pin. There's one. There's two. 9S unable to get it as Dunban kicks out, but 9S looking for the finisher. And a tornado double knee stunner into the pin. There's one. There's two, and Dunban is not going to kick out. And with 2B watching on, cheering on her fellow android, 9S gets it done. That was a pretty disappointing showing by Dunban, not gonna lie.
Here is your winner, 9S.
But 9S getting it done. And now, your main event of the evening. Introducing first, it is your new Men's Universal Champion, your former Mr. Money in the Bank, the Lone Wolf, Zenkichi Hasegawa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Zukoni.
And Zenkichi successfully cashing in his briefcase last week, but let's see how long his title reign will last. Well, it should last longer than Muse. Should last at least twice as long. And his opponent, it is the Breathtaking Assassin,
Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 100.
Keanu Reeves.
The Superstar Keanu Reeves.
And now referee rings the bell for this final matchup of the evening. Keanu immediately grabbing Zenkichi by the collar of his shirt, walking him to the Western ropes, and the rising knee strikes to the face. And the kick to the face immediately sending Zenkichi to the outside. Keanu following him there, picking him up. Zenkichi trying to fight it, but Keanu just dropping him on the outside, picking him back up to his feet, and tossing him, nearly missing the ring post, instead crashing into the barricade, stomp to the back of the head. And now a rolling neckbreaker. Referee already up to the 4 count. Picking Zenkichi back to his feet. And tossing him back inside, climbing in right before the count of 5. But Zenkichi with the offense of his own, turning Keanu around and now looking for a standing sleeper hold submission attempt. Zenkichi, Keanu, excuse me, stunning his way out. And a tilt-a-whirl takedown into the pin. There's one. Zenkichi gets his shoulder up. And now Keanu picking Zenkichi up and a rolling neckbreaker. Stalking him, picking him up, and another neckbreaker suplex. Stomp to the spine, jumping arm breaker. And a standing double leg drop kick. And now Keanu with the arm drag toss into the corner. And now looking for the superstar moonsault. But Zenkichi rolling out of the way just in the nick of time, looking for the basement drop kick. Keanu blocking that. And now a barrel suplex. Stomp to the arm, knee to the back. And now Keanu going for the pin, very unwise in the corner. Yep, immediate rope break. Zenkichi rolling to the outside, hopping over the steel steps, and Keanu following him to the outside. And now staring contest as Keanu sends him into the barricade with those punches. And hanging him over the barricade with a kick to the side of the head. And now Keanu with a jumping arm breaker. Jumping, stomping arm breaker. Sending Keanu tumbling, or Zenkichi tumbling back inside the ring. There's a 5 count. Keanu up top. Diving elbow drop connects. Picking Zenkichi back up to his feet, walking him to the western ropes. But Zenkichi with the reversal, Keanu with the reversal right back, right hand. Irish whip diving down, arm drag takedown. And now dragging Zenkichi away from the ropes. And now Keanu looking for the submission. Just bending the back of Zenkichi. Trapping the leg. But Zenkichi fighting his way out. Now tossing Keanu for an Irish whip of his own. Diving down. And an arm drag of his own. Picking Keanu up and catching his neck against the ropes. And now clothesline. And again. Whiffing and a diving clothesline takedown. Zenkichi going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Keanu kicks out. And now Keanu walking Zenkichi to the southern ropes. And now the superstar smash. Into the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Zenkichi kicks out just in the nick of time. Now knee to the back of the head is Keanu preventing Zenkichi from rolling it to the outside, telling Zenkichi to get back up to his feet. Keanu with a diving attempt, but Zenkichi catching that and a powerbomb. Picking Keanu back up to his feet. And now Zenkichi looking for the Wolfsbane powerbomb. And that connects, going for a pin again in the corner. There's one. There's two. Keanu kicks out. And now another pin attempt. There's only one count as Keanu kicks out. And Zenkichi sending him for a run and a takedown. Into the taunt. Keanu not a fan of that. Going for another standing submission attempt. Really working on the back. Zenkichi desperately trying to get out. And now Keanu just locking it in. But Zenkichi eventually fighting his way out. And the head scissor takedown. Running clothesline connects. And now climbing up to the middle rope, but Keanu punching him down. Gaining control once again, walking him from one side of the ring to the other. And now looking for another superstar smash. And that connects. Keanu going for another pin attempt. There's one. There's two, and Zenkichi's not going to kick out. And Keanu finally getting a win over a champion. And as we watch the replays and Keanu's celebration, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight on Jayromada. Hope to see you for the rest of the weekly shows, and of course on Sunday for our Wingcrest Extreme Rules pay-per-view event. But until then, we are signing out from Lafayette, Louisiana. See ya.